Namaskar. Welcome to Dr. Rao's Temple of Learning. This is your YouTube channel, Spiritual Management Course. This is the part 2 of my 10th small discourse presented to you as body mind relationship, a dimension of spirituality. Yes, this is Dr. A.P. Rao, Vice President, Telecom Division, HPLI, Pune, Maharashtra. As the summary of the part 2, we have seen that the body can be seen in 7 layers. The 2 layers are that of Atma or soul and Chetna or consciousness, and then the 3 bodies as the causal body, subtle body, and physical or gross body. We have spoken about the soul, consciousness, and concept of 5 gross elements that we call as Panchamahabhutas in Indian mythology. The 2 layers, these are the innermost, we have seen in the earlier discourse, that is part 1, and now we are starting with the next. This is Anandamaya Kosh, as you can see from the figure. This 3rd layer is called Anandamaya Kosh. In the example of cotton, thread and cloth, if basic cotton is known to be the Karan Sharir or causal body, as the presence of cotton is the basic cause for making thread and the cloth. Causal body is termed as basic cause for building subtle and the physical bodies. Here we consider mind levels are bodies which are called koshas in Hindi or Sanskrit. There are 5 koshas which are often visualized as the layers of an onion in the spiritual management approach. So we talk about the term Karan Sharir or causal body. This Anandamaya Kosha, the layer is called bliss Shet as well. That is the Param Anand or joy. And this Anandamaya Kosha, as shown in figure, is related to the space element or ether or Akash. Then comes the Vijnanmaya Kosha. This is the part of the Sukshma Sharir which is divided into the 3 koshas. Out of that, first is the Vijnanmaya Kosh, is a part of Sukshma Sharir. It is also called the subtle body or psychological body. It is said to contain the Ahamkara, which is known to be an internal organ, and the Buddhi or mind. In spiritual management, it is said that it is the ego that identifies the self or Atma with the body as I. Normally, we use the word ego in negative sense. At times, we say he is very egoistic and so on. But the spiritual management says that it is only the presence of ego because of which we identify our body as I. You might have listened the discourse, the I and the body, where the orator has suggested you to learn the difference between the I and the body. The Buddhi or Mana means the intellect that controls our decision making. The absence of the Vijnanamaya Kosha, the mind will not be able to identify the body as mine or my body because there is no ego. So the ego is important. The buddhi, intellect, intelligence, capacity to reason is related to this Vijnanamaya Kosha. This kosha is known to be the body of consciousness, knowledge, intuition, and experience. This Vijnanamaya kosha is a intuitive Sheth, and this Vijnanamaya kosha is related to the space element. See the importance of ego. You might have heard the story of Ramakrishna Paramahansa that at times he lost the sense of his own body because of loss of ego or zero ego level, and that this ego cannot be understood by medical science but only can be understood by a spiritual scientist. Then comes to be the Manomaya Kosha. This is the middle layer of the subtle body. It may be called as the Sukshma Sharir 2 or subtle body 2. This layer is known to contain the Mana, Gyanendriya and Tanmatra. The Mana or Manas, also called as consciousness or mind, that controls Sankalpa, that is will or resolution, and Chitta, that is memory, which deals with remembering and forgetting. There are so many words in which there is no replacement word in English, and one such word used in spiritual management approach is the Chitta. The nearest word to Chitta are mind or consciousness that has all aspects of ego. The Manas reaches to conclusion of Mana or Buddhi through the movements as indeterminate sensing and convincing. Means the Manas decides after going through a thought for something to do or not to do. It is like when I say I am feeling to do so. Why? We do not know. That I am not able to decide why to do so. This is the role of Manas. Actually, the Manomaya Kosha is related to Manas, which is the part of mind related to five senses. These senses carves for new and pleasant sensations and emotions. Here there are five Gyanendriyas. Gyanendriyas simply means the sensory organs. These are the skin, eyes, ear, nose and tongue. This is what is the Manomaya Kosha. Then there are five Tanmatras, that is the subtle essence, or in Sanskrit we call it Sukshmasar, and these are the sound, that is Shabda, touch, that is Sparsh, vision, that is Roop, taste we call as Ras, and smell we call it Gandh. These Tanmatras are related to each sensory organs. Manomaya Kosha is a mental Sheth, and it is related to the air and the space elements of 5 gross elements. Then comes to be the Pranamaya Kosha. It is the outermost layer of Sukshma Sharir. So we call it Sukshma Sharir 3. It has 5 karmendriyas, that is organs or means of action, and these karmendriyas are speech, hands, feet, exertion and reproduction. The 5 types of pranas simply mean the vital energies are responsible for various pranic activities in the body, and this is the role of Pranamaya Kosh. These 5 pranas are Pran, Apan, Vyan, Udan and Saman. There is a special meaning for all these 5 pranas. So we call it Pranavayu, Apanvayu. Apanvayu means the which is related to the downward movement. Samanvayu, which is related to the inward movement. Udanvayu, that is related to the upward movement, and Vyanvayu, that is related to the center to the periphery. See how intelligently these parameters are set to learn about the mind-body relation in spiritual management. This Pranamaya Kosha is also related with the feelings and the emotions. The Pranamaya Kosha is level of being, and it is associated with the breath, prana and fundamental life force. So Pranamaya Kosha is the actual being, and it is the outermost layer of the Sukshma Sharira. It is known to be a vital Chet, and the elements associated with Pranamaya Kosha are fire and water element. And at the outermost layer there is Annamaya Kosh. It is the physical or gross body. It is the Shet of physical self, and food empowers it. Through this Shet or layer, we identify ourselves as a mass, which consists of the skin, flesh, fat, bones and flesh. The Annamaya Kosha is also known to be a food Shet, and the elements with which this Annamaya Kosha is associated is the earth element and water element. This way we have seen right from the Atma Jyoti to the Annamaya Kosh, the 7 layers of body, and to know about the relationship between mind and the body. So we can say that as a concluding remark, the soul and consciousness are Atma and Chetan Tattva. Casual body means the Karan Sharir, subtle body means the Sukshma Sharir, and physical body means the Sthul Sharir. The body which we observe is physical or gross body, under which there is a subtle or psychological body, and then comes the casual body. When we learn about the relationship between the mind and body, we can train our brain and mind to learn spiritual management. Thank you very much for in this second part of the 10th discourse, and as usual I finish this discourse with a shloka. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Thank you very much.